Overwhelming feelings. Oh, big. God, come on, man.
I gotta do it to you, man. That's what we do.
Every time.
It's gonna continue to be every time. You know who it is. I'm Ryan.
I'm Jeff.
And we are the Kidney Boyz.
Coming to you live from L Studio, kitchen, dining
room, table, section. You know, that was another one of our songs, as we always open up with, Overwhelming Feelings, that you can check on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, and Amazon Music as well. You know, I've drawn a blank. You probably going to say
YouTube Music was the one I did not know about.
I forgot about that one too.
I always messed it up. So I let him do it.
Yeah, you know, I got to take control sometimes because, well, he doesn't know what he's doing half the time anyway. So
I'm just here for.
He's just the face. He's got the face. I got everything else.
I'm here for the beard. Here for the beard.
And I gotta shave mine too. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stop that. You ain't coming.
It's too much work.
Too much to catch up.
I'm just listening. You've been working on that for years, all right? I got the.
Since
you know,
October.
I let it grow in because I'm too lazy to shave type of beard.
That's what
and
this
eventually
is.
I will shave.
I never have to shave. Ever. So yeah, this is Kidney Boyz, Kidney Cast episode 3. Glad to have everybody back. It's been
good
a couple
to be
weeks.
back.
Cool to kind of. We have some cool stuff to talk about.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we
some more stuff in the works, right?
Yeah, we definitely have some more stuff in the works. We we usually drop it the first week of the month. But my kids have been sick, so I've been having to take care of them.
Month, really.
Well, last
Probably
week,
like
technically, it started, last week as well. We could have done it. We would have had it, but, Happy New Year, everybody. Hope everyone had a safe and healthy New Year. But like I said, there was some, my kids being sick, it's been difficult for us to get together, so we had to throw this together real quick. We couldn't disappoint the fans and everybody out there. And like I said, we really enjoy doing this anyway, so
definitely
we had to get it done for this month, especially because in a couple weeks we're gonna be
cruising the West Coast.
Yeah, just for a few days. That's why, as you can see, the new merchandise we have on. We're going to be wearing to San Francisco for the
symposium.
Yeah, the transplant symposium.
We want to try to be professional. Is that so? We made professional hoodies or not hoodies?
Hoodies? No. These are
I wish they were professional hoodies.
I'm
not a fan of polo shirts
somewhere.
Okay.
Nice polo.
With
the logo. Listen, I wanted a button down, and he wanted a hoodie, so we compromised on the polo. Somewhat buttoned, and this is really actually comfortable and relaxing. I'm not gonna lie.
Joe Buttons. This is ridiculous. But yeah, this is one of the dopest shirts I've ever seen.
Definitely.
All right, we kind of pulled the San Francisco Giant colors, kind of
that was
let them know where we
point.
were, but at the same time, allowing them to know
where we represent.
You watch out. We're from Philly.
Still from Philly. Not gonna turn us down.
You can take us out of Philly, but you can't take the Philly out of us.
Yeah, all right? You know how it is.
Yeah. So we're really excited about that. We hope to do some real good things out there and make some good contacts. And
I hope that's some bigger news for you guys when we come back from that. Because I think when we come back, it's going to be towards the end of January anyway. So we'll be getting ready to start the 4th episode of the Kidney Cast. So like I said, hopefully we have more news and hopefully more we can come back with to let everybody know what's going on with that and what they plan for us to do and everything else.
Definitely. So let's kick it off. Mr. Ryan, what do we got?
So first, we wanted to
on a serious note.
On a serious note, before we joke around, but we want to get the serious note here and give our condolences to Ryan T. Snyder, who passed away.
A Team Philly member, so you always gotta whenever it's weird but it's sadly part of being in this family, like in the transplant family, is that we don't always have that next day because there's always underlying things and that there's always, you don't know what else is going on, and receiving a transplant, like everybody says, it doesn't save your life because it hasn't cured anything, but what it does is it extends life and gives you a better quality of life. And so there are some times where it's just not the case, and it's crazy enough. It's something we see more often than I guess we like. Hence why we're doing what we want to do. We want to make this thing. We want to make just the awareness of everything so much bigger that less people have to pass because of this.
So definitely save people's lives sooner.
So definitely condolences to him and his family. That's never good to hear, but condolences to him. Team Philly and all and Donate Life and everybody have, they're all behind him and his family right now. On a I guess, flipping it to a different kind of note. We have he's
told you I'm still I still think I've gotten any better.
He's coughing on everything.
I coughed opposite. You Lysol me when I walked in the room.
I'm gonna Lysol him again. Congrats to we're calling him the Miracle Kid, right?
Miracle Kid.
3-year-old Brandon, who got the kidney transplant after asking Santa
on his birthday. Yeah. 5 different Santas he has.
So he has 5 Santas, and 5 Santas came through and got him a kidney finally after 3 years. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great to see. He's staying actually at the donor family house.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually great news. Like, he's doing better. He's doing great now.
It's a cool little story. Like, you go from you're like someone that young, like you're 3, and like you're that's like the height of you being a kid, and you could ask Santa for anything. You can ask him for a pony. You can ask him to send you to Disney World. You can ask him anything on earth. You could literally ask him for every toy you've ever thought of. And this kid just wanted a darn kidney, so he can continue.
He can live.
So he can live a good life, because he never had a chance.
I remember they were saying in the story they were reading that all he wanted to do is use the bathroom, like his sister. Yeah. And it's like
it's a crazy
thing you think about, but it's like you don't get to use that when you're losing your kidney. Like there's not things you get to have doing if it is as far along as it was for him. So the fact that he gets to have all those things, like I said, he could have asked for anything. He wanted a kidney, 5 different Santas, and he finally got it, which is fantastic news, and congratulations to him and everything for getting his wish, and especially for it being right after Christmas on his birthday, so it makes it even a better Christmas/birthday gift, if anything.
So definitely a speedy recovery to him, and I hope that this is the start of a long and healthy life.
Yep.
And just remember, Team Philly will accept you
always.
Bring it. Always ready for another member.
Yep.
So that's definitely a cool story. We have a couple cool stories today too.
Yeah.
We have that, and we have the organ. What we call him, the organ driver.
The organ driver.
Organ driver. Joe Tinker. This guy literally for a decade or 2 drove around,
organs,
retrieving he's procuring the organs and bringing them to the different hospitals to save lives. But at the same time, he's needed a kidney the entire time. So this guy would selflessly save other people's lives and make sure that happened, while in the meantime, he didn't have a kidney of his own. That's determination. That's heart. Like, you cared that much about other people that you did that.
To something
when you needed it, like how hard that must have been for him every time he gave a kidney to somebody.
Down the East Coast, he was down in D.C. I remember seeing he was doing it for at least 2.5, 3 years.
Could you imagine that? Could you every day, you're getting someone's life-changing kidney?
He couldn't choose it,
or heart or whatever, but you can't have it.
Yeah,
but it was because he had hepatitis.
It was because he had hepatitis C, and they're not going to put a working kidney into someone who has Hep C. Which was the whole big issue behind all this, which is why he kept getting denied for so many years.
Weren't they? They were throwing away.
They're throwing away
hepatitis C positive kidneys before.
And then they found out recently that you can actually give Hep C kidneys to Hep C patients, and they work perfectly.
Right.
Which is how he ended up getting his organ, which again is fantastic. But even for Joe Tinker and everything else, so he did what he did because he wanted to help save lives, even though he knew he couldn't get one at the moment in time. But he knew eventually his time would come, and it has. And like I said, he's getting a better quality of life. He's doing things he hasn't done in years. So congratulations to him. But the other positive part out of this whole story is that now they're saying that they can take the Hep C out of the kidney, the organs. I don't know if it's just organs or just kidneys. But they can take the Hep C out, and actually give it to negative Hep C patients so that they can get that kidney. Instead of throwing the kidneys away like they've been doing, they can now extend the pool.
Thank goodness,
which is
really
great.
We need to extend the pool as much as you can. So it's awesome to see how fast that research is developing and going up, because it's really key to transplantation and everything, moving forward.
Definitely.
And that's the goal every year: move forward, make it better, make less people on the list, and save more lives. So that's awesome to hear. You know, he was 66 years old. He's going to enjoy.
Yeah, he's
the rest of
probably
his
40
life,
now.
you know?
They were saying.
Yeah,
so,
basically.
Yeah,
You get that. You catch that after all those years on dialysis. You'll feel like you're 40.
Move around
you really
more,
will.
yeah,
You will feel
definitely.
like you're 40 right
so
away.
it's a great feeling
Definitely.
to get that, you know, and he's not taking any of that.
He
you
won't know
know
what to do, eating and
yeah,
enjoying,
actually
like
having real
food
food
right.
and everything, and not have to worry about getting drained out every. What was every? What did you do?
Every 3 days.
3
Every
days,
other day.
Every other day was it?
Monday, Wednesday,
So-
Friday. The worst.
So, you know, great story for him. You know, he's able to live his new life, and hopefully, you know, this can last him long enough, or just give him the better quality of life that he wants. You know, for as ever long as it decides for him. But you know, again, it's a great story. He was delivering organs and finally got the organ he needed. You know, as I said, it's people doing good things. Eventually, that good karma will come back for you.
Yep.
And it has for Joe and everything. So that's congratulations
Definitely.
to
Congrats to him.
and everything.
Congrats
like
to Brandon, the miracle baby. That's awesome news to hear you guys are, you know, on the up and up and getting better. And like we said, that's all because, you know, organ transplantation in general is getting better.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, wrapping up 2018, going into 2019, some cool statistics were released on transplantation in 2018. So it's some exciting news there. What were we looking at number wise there, young Rube?
So number wise, it was more than 36,500 transplants. That's the 6th consecutive breaking year. So they've broken that year after year for the last 6 years.
That's great. That means every year we're going up, which means more transplants, more saved lives.
Yep.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic to hear. Also, out of those a little over 36,500, a little over 10,700 of those were deceased donors. That's the 8th consecutive breaking year. So that means not only have more people put organ donation on their
Exactly.
ID card, which is fantastic,
Mm-hmm.
but they're able to use those organs to save lives. We've talked about you can save up to 8 people's lives
with every person,
with every person, not including the bone marrow like that, but off the deceased donor itself. So that right there is you know, as long as they have the good organs and all that, they can save people's lives there. And then living donor, the stat is 6,900, which is the highest living donors since 2005. 2005, right?
Yeah.
2005, which is
great.
A huge
Which
leap.
I'm assuming means that, I mean, the way I guess you have to assume that is that the research and that is going out and the promotion that is going out to people who are living are starting to see that it does not affect you necessarily. Obviously,
As much as it used to.
There's
probably.
always a risk. That's with anything you do in life. It's a risk if you walk across the street.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a risk, but they're showing more and more that people are giving organs and they're still living their normal life as if they didn't give an organ. You know, like
exactly.
like you can give a kidney with it not necessarily affecting your life.
Not ultimately.
You know,
The
like-
biggest issue was the job thing. I think that, you know, because
Yeah.
you gave a kidney and you had to be out of work for so long.
And I think now with
It's
the
been
recovery
less than-
time so much shorter.
Yeah.
Like I know my cousin went back within I think 4 weeks.
Yeah, see?
Because
That's
you had a
great.
sedentary job. Obviously, if you're a construction worker, you're gonna have to hold yourself off a few days. But like,
Yeah, but at the same time,
But
still, it's better. I mean, I
more
remember my
people
dad in
working
2001
sitting
gave
out, too.
me his kidney. He was out for, I mean, I was out obviously long because I couldn't be around people. But he was out for, I would say 6 to 8 weeks. Because he got cut open back front because
that's not the same back
the
then.
surgery that your cousin got for you was just the
It's like-
liposcope. Yeah, that. When they said
Low-dots.
that for me when I was going in 2001, it was not as. It wasn't widely used as it is now,
Right.
and you had a bigger chance of losing kidneys because of that surgery. And I was like,
And now they.
my dad was like, no, I want to make sure he has his kidneys. So he
Right.
went with
You do what you gotta do.
the back, like your mom.
Yeah,
so
my
the,
mom
the
says
7
it's like the belly
cuts in
button,
the
the
back.
spine move.
Yeah, shoot all the way around. Your whole body comes off. Yeah.
As my mom will always say, it ruined her figure. She said, "I'm the reason she can't wear bikinis." I apologize, Mom. But hey,
So,
I
yeah,
can't wear
it's been-
bikinis either. So I guess we're both.
I don't see
I got
bikini.
green go. Okay.
I'm good. It's not good. We're going to San Francisco. Don't even think of that. We're going to San Francisco.
We're near the
I don't
bay,
want to hear
bro.
about it.
We're near the bay.
No, keep
So
the shirt. Keep the shirt on at
so
all
keep
times.
the polo
over there.
on at all times. I got it.
Polo on, pants on, everything on, head to toe.
But
So yeah, no, I
man,
mean it's great
so
that it's come this
that's a
far.
great
And that,
review for 2018. Like that,
Definitely.
things are just looking up, and that's what we want to continue in whatever capacity that we can. We want to continue to bring awareness. We want to continue to do and seeing the results only motivates us to keep doing it. You know, like to see that it raised that much in 2018. I want to see those numbers raise that much more when we review in 2019.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like that's the kind of things we want to see. So that's awesome. 2019 should be pretty fun, pretty big year. Obviously, it's the in-between year for the transplant game. So this is mainly the just like the prep year. You know, we do a lot of thinking. We start planning out things for the transplant games because, you know, Lyrics for Life in New York. We're planning it.
We are. We're working hard on it. And
we're
killing us. It's been rough.
We enjoy both gold medals, and
we do. We won
a third one. So
we are going to work hard for this third medal as we did for the second one, as we did for the first one. We are in the works on it. Whether
are we doing a wrestling promo?
The wrestling.
Look here, brothers. We're coming for the gold. But yeah, man. So that year in between is kind of weird for us, you know, because like you always look forward to that summer when it's transplant game summer because it's so many people you get to see, and that you didn't, you know, and it is like a family reunion every 2 years.
Yeah, definitely.
So this year's kind of like that weird year, but like we plan on really kind of doing some things, and I guess we can start with what we're doing, what we're trying to start putting together currently for one of the yearly events that come out for anything with the Donor Dash.
Donor Dash, yeah. We have our Donor Dash team created, Kidney Boyz.
For anybody in the Philadelphia area.
For anybody, yeah. I mean, you can donate wherever you are. It's not, you know.
But if you'd like to join our team and
run with us
or walk with us,
I'll be running. He'll be walking. Obviously, as you can tell with that one.
I will not be running.
I'll be there. I help out every year. Like I said, this everything means a lot to us. So we always help out every year, me and him. So we'll be there early helping out, and then I'll be running, and then I'll turn around and then walk it.
But I'll just be walking.
But we're working on having shirts made for everybody who joins the team. We're also looking to have a couple different events to try and raise more money.
Lead up to raise money for it, correct?
Because it's April 19th or 20th.
It's always in that realm.
It's somewhere like that. I can't remember.
Somewhere between the 19th and 21st every year.
And it's on donor-org is what it is.
Yes, donor-org. And when you go in there, do we just search Kidney Boyz? For your team? Once you sign up for a team,
you just said search team, you type in Kidney Boyz. April 14th is actually.
April 14th is, wow.
So you search up Kidney Boyz, and then we're right there.
With our beautiful
that's a site.
Kidney Boyz logo.
You can join us here, just click join team, and you can join a part of the team. Not sure if that is actually visible from the camera right now. So you just click join team, and then sign up from there, or just donate if you'd like. Like I said, we will be there as we are every year, and you know we have a goal to raise money, but you know, as always, we're trying to exceed and just raise awareness is what the whole point of this is. So we'll be out there. I said we're working on a couple events that we will get to the Facebook page for anybody who is in the Philadelphia area who wants to attend.
Yes.
But we're working on.
Obviously, you don't have to be in the Philadelphia area. If you want to come out,
you're more than welcome to travel out.
Or we will make sure it's a good time. Okay, that's one thing. We will make sure it's a good time. It'll be fun, happy, good times for everybody. You know, we like to celebrate this kind of stuff because, you know, we got our second chance. So we want to really celebrate it with everything we're doing. So we are hoping to have at least one event finalized, hopefully by the next Kidney Cast, or at least really solid details on it.
Within hopefully before
by the time the next Kidney Cast comes out. So. That'll be about a month. So we're going to get hard to work with that. And like we said, Donor Dash, join the Kidney Boyz team. We're going to get everybody who joins. We will get you shirts, right? We'll do some kind of shirt move.
We're working on the shirt move. We have a design logo we're working on.
It'll be a special Kidney Boyz Donor Dash t-shirt.
It'll be a Kidney Boyz Donor Dash shirt for everybody.
So you'll wear when you come out, so we all walk as one team. We all look amazing doing it. Because you're with us.
You represent us, and you know.
You can always wear a fake beard if you want to. You know, as Jeff's side of the team, we can wear fake beards. Ryan's side of the team can wear some kind of.
I'll be shaved actually for that. I'll be shaved for this.
So you guys clean shavens over there.
She's shaving on the R side, the J side, got the scruffy side. That's what we're doing.
But yeah, so definitely get on the Kidney Boyz team. for the Donor Dash. We're looking forward to it. Like you said, we'll be there bright and early, helping and taking care of some business beforehand. And Definitely. Then I'll laugh while Ryan goes and runs. I'm going to eat an orange. And
then I'll run back and walk it again.
And I'll be mad that I'm only halfway through the walk. Because it's either cold or I'm lazy.
Or it's raining. It was cold and raining last year when I ran it. And let me tell you, it was the fastest I've ever run the 5K in the Donor Dash because I was freezing and it was raining. It was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
It was terrible.
No.
But I actually had to see if you walk at the end. I was still running slow enough that when I was finishing, they already had started the walk. So I may have to join you by running up to catch you guys.
Correct.
Or I'll just see you afterwards because I'm gonna sit back and get a little warm and maybe get an orange with me after the fact because I'll be so tired after running.
He'll be done.
I'm
like, bro, you still gotta walk.
No. But yeah, no, it's always a good time. Like I said, we'll be out there as always.
It's always fun, yeah. It's always fun. A lot of stuff going on there on the parkway there. You can take pictures with Rocky. Run the steps, guys. But
that's what you always want to do, right?
But yeah, it'll be a great time. Join that Kidney Boyz team, and I feel like that's a good way to wrap up episode 3, right?
Yeah, it's been fun as always. Like I said, we always appreciate this. Thank you everyone for tuning in and listening to us as always. And we look forward to speaking to you on Kidney Cast episode 4 when we tell you what we've learned.
February,
yeah.
That will be the episode where we review our trip. But stay tuned to the pages, whether it's the Instagram page or the Facebook page, because we will be pretty much documenting the trip.
Yep.
So we will be hitting you with pictures and mini videos and stuff from the trip, kind of giving you guys a step-by-step of what's going on and how we're doing. And so look forward to that. We're going to do a little vacation trip there. I guess, vacation, but really it's a business trip, I guess.
Business trip's what we're doing. But we're getting up the level, going to business.
But I've never been to the West Coast.
Casual.
He's never been to the West Coast,
Nope.
So it's an exciting event in general. So we'll just keep an eye out. We're going to keep that page kind of running for the week. Or for the 3 days we're down there, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Yep.
We'll keep you up to date on that. Kidney Cast episode 4 will be sometime in February. We'll kind of give you a full review of what happened in San Fran, and we'll have a better kind of layout for what we're going to do event wise to promote the Donor Dash.
Yep.
So, for me, Jeff,
and for me, Ryan,
the Kidney Boyz, we would like to say thank you again for listening, watching, and see you guys next time.
Take care.
Peace.